I pull out some Silver Age Marvel books as well as one DC book to compare. I want to focus this short video on the whiteness of the cover as well as what's inside the book. I think it's interesting to show some comparison. But here you have a very nice looking Fantastic Four 67, as well as a very nice X-Men number 3. Down here you have Not Brand Edge. I'm not sure how to pronounce that word. And then you have a Batman key book with a very white cover. It's quite nice actually, but it's mid-grade, nothing high grades like the other 3 book. And as you can see, if you span out, you can see that the 3 Marvel books are not as bright and white as the DC book. I think often we try to judge the page quality of the book by trying to gauge using the brightness of the cover, but a lot of early Marvel Silver Age book with white covers are very tough to find in this kind of white quality. In fact, almost impossible. If anyone can find a nice 67, 66, 68 Marvel Silver Age books that have a white cover that stay this white, I like to see it, because I think it's almost impossible based on what I have seen over my lifetime of collecting. But as you can see, they all look fairly nice, but not white. Now, if you look at what's inside, I think you'll find it interesting. One note, this one here was a slab book by CGC and was graded. So I can tell you CGC gave it an off-white PQ. So let's see. As you can see, the cover has some browning, but overall, that's what they call off-white. This is a straight off-white PQ, and another surprise that the interior is slightly brown. Okay, so let's look at this one below. And as you can see, the browning is not as bad on the interior of this book. And the PQ is actually slightly better. If you had to give the PQ to this book, you might even go with white. It's very nice. Okay, so now let's go over to the Fantastic Four. Let's see what the inside look like. It's quite nice, as you can see. It's definitely not off-white. It's very white on the bottom, and then as you go on top, it's slightly not as nice, but I think the book can still get a white PQ by CGC if I sub this book. And as you can see, the cover is not as brown as the X-Men book, but it's definitely not white either. So let's once again take a look. As you can see, now let's take a look at the Batman book. As you can see, it has the whitest of all 3. Of all 4 books, I mean. And this one as in many DC book, Silver Age tend to have very good paper stock for cover, because as you can see, the inside is white. No browning whatsoever. One reason why you see the front cover so nice. And then the PQ, it's not bad. You know, it's not white for sure, but it's certainly not as nice as the Fantastic Four book, as you can see. If you do a close comparison, you can see that the Fantastic Four book has definitely white PQ. This one probably off-white. I don't think there's any worry about being cream or anything low like that, but as you can see, it has a nicer, wider cover than the other three books, but the PQ inside is definitely not as nice as at least the Fantastic Four and the Nut Brand Edge. It's probably nicer than the X-Men, but as you can see, now I expand back. Hopefully it makes sense to you why I tend to argue that the PQ inside is really not easy to guess by just looking at the front cover only. Overall, even the three Silver Age Marvel you see here, it might not be bright white, but it's not bad. You know, there's very little browning or tanning of the front cover, so it's presentable. But you know, when you put it against the Batman book, you can see a major difference. And that's it. Thanks for watching.